In last week's episode, Jason and Missy went shopping at Costco. Jason got an electronic smackdown by Missy. There were random slow-mo wine shots. Jason and Missy talked about what they buy and why they buy it. And Jason had an exclusive protein powder crisis you're not going to want to miss. Let's go ahead and get started with episode 6. What's up, guys? Live Repo, and welcome back for episode 6. I'm so happy you could join me today. Today we're going to be getting into some cooking, and I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite recipes, which is stir fry. It's super healthy, super good, and I think you're really going to like it. But I definitely need an assistant for this to make sure we get all the right shots, and there she is. Missy's joining us again on film, so she'll be our assistant today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so we figured that one thing we definitely want to do for today is get festive. It's Christmas time, Monday's going to be Christmas, and we thought to really make it festive we needed to make some changes. So hang on one second and we'll be right back. Alright, now I think I kind of have like a Superman look going on here with the red, white, and blue, but very patriotic, so we will go ahead and go forward with it. But we're going to go ahead and get started with today's episode. So a few things is we definitely need some music, I think, in the background. Okay, that sounds a lot better. What do you think?
No, I think I want something more Christmassy.
What?
Yeah.
Well, snap your fingers and change it then. That's not too bad. Okay, I can deal with that. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to be doing is talking a little bit about... What are you doing?
Well, the first thing that we're going to be doing is, this is what I do first when I start cooking, is I fix myself a glass of wine.
Okay, just 1 second here. As Missy pours, I will pour you a glass. So we'll get started with the how much? Is that good?
Maybe a little bit more.
Okay, let's top it off here.
There.
All right, so this should actually be a pretty interesting episode. So, without further ado, are we good now?
We are good.
Okay, so we got the music going on. So we're gonna talk to you a little bit about our stir fry recipe, and let's go ahead and take it over to the supplies and what's involved in the stir fry, and we'll do that right now. Okay guys, so we got all the food prep ready. We got all the stuff ready as Missy just did, and thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate that. Are you ready? Oh yeah.
Jason, are you ready? Oh yeah.
Okay, Miss, so talk to us about what we're gonna be putting in the stir fry.
So first thing, of course, is the frozen vegetable stir fry, which we buy at Costco, and it's the Kirkland brand. So we'll do about 2 cups of this.
All right.
And we use a handy dandy measuring cup, and it actually says 2 cups, so you just fill it up.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
All right.
And we did wash our hands before, so just so you guys know,
that's
our hands
great.
are clean.
That's a great thing to mention.
Always wash your hands.
I personally like to kind of pick out some of the vegetables.
He doesn't like mushrooms.
Yeah, try to avoid the mushrooms at all possible. And if you like mushrooms, more power to you, right? But I go through and I usually try to grab, I like the broccoli, I like the water chestnuts, but I like the green beans. So is that good?
That is perfect.
Show the camera. So there you go, we got 2 cups of veggies. What else?
Then we have half a cup of brown rice, and any brown rice will do, but it's already cooked.
Okay. Now it looks a little bit over the top. Does that matter?
No, because it's a full half cup. And then we have 7 ounces of chicken here, which I will slice up and I'll measure in here to make sure that we get the perfect amount of 7 ounces.
Okay.
And then we also have the cocoa amino acids. And one thing I forgot to take out is the egg. We always add 1 egg to it.
I'll get that. Go ahead and stand by.
Okay.
Okay, here's your egg as I promised.
Thank you. The 1 egg that we need. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We already have some of the stuff already pre-measured. You just slice up the chicken like this. Make them into a little bit of smaller chunks, and then we put it in the bowl to measure, because again, the macros I calculated for this recipe, I calculated 7 ounces of chicken.
So we'll start out, let's go ahead and turn that stove to almost all the way high. I like to get the stove pretty hot, that way when you start putting the stuff in, it gets right to it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and first use a little olive oil. Next what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in these veggies first. can hear it frying. That's why they call it stir fry. Now, once I stir it, there you go. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add these coco amino acids now. And the reason I'm going to do that is because it'll start to marinate the veggies. So I'm going to let these start kind of sizzling a little bit, start to get some of the flavors. Next thing we're going to do is going to put in the chicken. So also a lot of times I'll get a little bit of Himalayan salt. I'm just going to put a little dash in there. The thing about this salt, it's super mild, so you can put some in and it's not going to give it a super strong flavor. And then one other thing I'm going to put in here is just a slight little dusting of garlic powder. Just a little bit. Just because I like a little bit of garlic in my food. But you notice it was just a tiny, tiny bit. So let's go ahead and stir that up again. We got the veggies pretty much cooked. We got the chicken in there. We got the cocoa amino acids. We got some garlic powder. We also got some Himalayan salt. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to actually add the brown rice in. And I always like to kind of just chop it up. Now we just made this brown rice today. So I'll probably let that sizzle for maybe 1 minute. Now so far we're probably like 6 minutes into this. So you can see this is a pretty simple recipe.
Can I take a break?
What?
Can I take a break?
Yeah, we're in the middle of the video, but I'll let this sizzle. Alright guys, so now the last thing I'm going to put in here is I like to always add an egg. When I put the egg in, I like to just kind of scramble it up so it kind of cooks faster. Kind of get this mixed up in there. Oops. And then it'll actually scramble pretty fast. Once your egg's pretty much cooked, then you're just going to kind of mix it all together like so. And then we're going to let this sizzle for maybe 30 more seconds.
It smells really good. Okay. There you go.
Okay, so here guys, so as you can see, quick stir fry, took about 10 minutes, super good recipe. So we definitely ran the macros on this, and for those of you that are looking to do calories, you can see it's just a pretty good amount of food here. I mean, this is definitely enough to fill up most folks. And how many calories are you looking at?
The amount of calories in this plate, this is all one serving, and the total amount of calories is 440 calories for the one serving. The amount of fat is 7.4 grams of fat. The carbs is 39.7 grams of carbs, and the protein is 52.8 grams of protein.
So there you go. So you can see it's a healthy alternative and definitely one that you should try yourself. We'll put the macros in the comments down below so you can get those. But let's go ahead and take a bite. I think it'd be rude not to. I like it.
It's really good.
So we give this definitely a thumbs up. So definitely make sure to try it. Thank you guys for tuning in this week. Hopefully you found this episode informational. And I want to thank Missy again for joining in and helping me out. I couldn't have done it without her. Making a cooking video is a little more complicated than we anticipated.
Yes, it is.
Yes. So anyway, thank you so much. Everybody have a great Merry Christmas. Hope you and your family have a great holiday. And we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in for episode 6. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and I want to wish everybody out there from my family to yours a Merry Christmas, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to tune in next week. We're going to have a great episode. We have a special guest coming on the show, and we're going to be kicking off the new year right, so you are not going to want to miss it. And as always, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way when my new episodes come out every Monday, you get notified first thing. I'll see you guys next week, and have a great Merry Christmas.
What's up, Life
No. Life Repo. No. Okay? Do it again. Take it from the top.
What's up, Life Repo? This is
No, your Life Repo.
Oh.